YouTube family, it's Sarah and it's Friday, so today is my week 55 post-op update out from VSG, or vertical sleeve gastrectomy weight loss surgery, which I had in Mexicali, Mexico, November 30th, 2012 with Dr. Aceves at Mexicali Bariatric. Okay, I got through that part. So I apologize for the crappy lighting. It's sort of bad weather today in the Toronto area. We've got ice storms and stuff going on, so that's awesome. And I have my kids home with me today for the first day of a very long 2-week Christmas break. I still usually work through the Christmas break, depending on the year. You know, the level of work that I have to do varies, but it's always challenging to have the kids home all day when normally I'm used to them being at school and daycare, so yeah. So let's do the numbers. I think I said it was week 55, right? Okay, so last week I was at 230.1, and that was on Friday. Saturday morning for my birthday, I did actually see 229.9, which was kind of cool because that meant that I was basically at less than half of my starting weight. My starting weight was 460, and surgery day weight was 420. So 229.9 meant that I had lost more than half of my initial weight, which is kind of a cool milestone, but I wasn't really counting that because I knew based on the weekend that I was planning it would not stay that way for long. Rightfully, this week I got on the scale. I expected to see a gain. Somehow I was at 230.2. which means I had a gain of 0.1 pounds, which honestly I'm just going to call a maintain. I don't really know how that happened because I had a copious amount of extra calories this week, both in liquid beverages and also just not eating that well. A lot of calories I probably didn't need, like peanut butter or I don't know, I just seemed really hungry this week. I don't quite know what's been going on. It may have something to do with just generally feeling not great physically because I've been feeling great mentally, and all those things obviously play in. But, you know, I was lucky to get away with not having a big gain this week, and I can't even say next week, you know, at this point I'm taking things day by day. And I know other people have talked about this. I know Sarah Norgan talked about this as well. There's times when your weight loss journey can't necessarily be your 100% focus. And right now, there are so many things going on, so many emotional things that I'm trying to deal with, so many just, yeah. I just feel like I can't give it my full attention, and that doesn't mean that I don't care, and it doesn't mean that I'm going to fall off the wagon, and it doesn't mean I'm trying to sabotage myself. It just means that I need to let go just a little bit so that I can focus that energy on trying to make myself stronger overall, and trying to deal with everything that's going on, and not just focus on food and fitness. Wow. Yeah, we wanted to talk about that right now. But let's suffice to say I haven't been to the gym in about 3 weeks. So, not proud of that, but it is what it is. So yeah, it's not that I don't care. It's not that I don't want to lose. It's just that right now I feel like I've got to focus on things outside of just what I'm eating. And that may mean that there are days when I don't eat as well as I could. Maybe it's not enough calories, maybe it's what I'm eating, maybe it's more calories. I just feel like right now I'm just trying to get through without completely, you know, falling off the wagon. So that's where I'm at. Yeah. So I want to thank everyone again. Thank you to everyone who, you know, commented and sent supportive messages on my last couple of videos. They were kind of hard topics to talk about, and I appreciate everyone's support for sure. I also want to thank everyone who sent birthday wishes. It was my birthday last week. I turned 36 on Saturday. And if you've seen any of my videos, and you know, it was a good time, both Saturday and Sunday night. I just appreciate all the support so much, and the encouragement. And I'm just going to leave it at that for now, but thank you. You guys are awesome. I want to do some shout outs, but honestly, there are so many people who had surgery this week. I don't want to do like shout outs by name because I feel like I'm definitely going to forget someone. But big shout outs to everyone who had surgery this week, who is now on the loser's bench on this side of things. Congratulations to all of you. Looking forward to following your journey and celebrating your success. Speaking of following people's journeys, I have to give a special shout out to CJ, Gooch Monster here on YT, because he said something in a video the other day that honestly, at first I kind of laughed and then I thought, wow, that's deep. He was talking about the fact he doesn't like when people use the word journey, which I pretty much use that word in every video, so just saying, thanks for calling me out. But yeah, I do. I say it all the time. I absolutely call it this journey. I've probably said it in every video ever. Because I've talked about this before, I do think of it as a journey. But CJ said he thinks of it as an adventure. Because an adventure is always exciting, basically. And I honestly think that's a great way of looking at it. It is an adventure. It's exciting. It keeps you on your toes. It's never the same. Every day is different. There are always challenges. So maybe I need to start calling it an adventure too, but I don't want to step on any toes. So we'll see. But I wanted to kind of bring that up because I thought it was a really interesting, just mental switch, just a different way of looking at that. So, also, there was something that I wanted to bring up because I realized I forgot my last video. Because I realized I had not actually made an update the Friday of the week that this happened. But before I went to Houston and New Orleans, my friend, the Kirby Jones, Dominique, actually was up here in Toronto from Atlanta. And we got to spend couple of days together, and it was really awesome, and I just wanted to give her a shout out and say I was so happy to spend some time with you. Hopefully we can do it again soon, if not before, then maybe in August in Atlantic City. And I believe today, if I'm not mistaken, is actually Dominique's 1-year surgiversary. I think it was either yesterday or today, I think. But either way, congratulations. You have done an amazing job. You have been an amazing inspiration. I know that this road hasn't been easy for you, but you have really come through it with such grace and perseverance, and you inspire me. So congratulations to you today. And there's a bunch of other people who have surgeries around this time who I started watching at the beginning of my journey. People like Dawn, Diz's journey, and Liz, Saucy again, also Takesha, Positive Girl. There's a few other people as well. I'm trying to think. Of course I can't remember right now. But yeah, there's I think at least probably 4 or 5 people who have surgery dates in the next sort of week or so. There's someone else, but I'm not going to mention him right now. I'll wait till next week. But anyway, so I just want to, I guess, give them shout outs and love and say that you are all beautiful ladies. You all inspire me. You have all kicked butt on this journey in one way or another. And I hope that you are all so proud of your success, because I'm proud of you. So big love to you guys. What else do I want to talk about today? I said I had lots of stuff to talk about, but I don't know that I really do. I've talked about eating. I've talked about fitness or lack thereof. Not much exciting stuff there. There was something that I kind of wanted to talk about. A few people asked me if I got anything weight loss surgery related for my birthday, which I thought was kind of an interesting question. Not exactly. So I got some jewelry from a friend. My mom got me some charms for my Pandora bracelet, but she actually told me they were more weight loss I guess, celebratory than they were birthday gifts. But she got me some charms, which was really cool. I don't have it on today, otherwise I would show you guys. But one of my friends got me something that was kind of interesting, and I don't think that he realized that it was kind of weight loss surgery related and how it was. But it's this. It's a book. It just came out. It's called Evolution, and this is one of my future husbands, Joe Manganiello. You may recognize him as Alcide on True Blood, and also Big Dick Richie in the movie Magic Mike. I can hardly even say it because it's so exciting. It's called Evolution, the cutting edge guide to breaking down mental walls and building the body you've always wanted. The foreword's actually written by Arnold Schwarzenegger. And I'll just show you the back because, I mean, ladies, I'm just saying. So the interesting thing is that obviously it was my friend Max who bought the book for me, and clearly he bought the book because it's Joe Manganiello, and I'm like, I love him. He's dreamy. But the interesting part about it is that in a strange way, Joe Manganiello actually has something to do with my weight loss surgery adventure. Last year, so the movie Magic Mike came out, I think, in June of 2012. And my friend and I heard that Joe and Channing Tatum were going to be in town doing promo, and we decided that we would go and just, you know, stalk them. So we went to, Channing was doing an interview in the morning. We went to the place where he was doing an interview. He came out, talked with us. I took a picture of him and my friend. That was our deal. I would take a picture of her and Channing. She would take a picture of me and Joe. So I took a picture with her and Channing. He's, like the sweetest person, like really seems very unaffected by, fame, which is kind of cool. So anyway, and then Joe was doing a radio interview, and we kind of stalked him. And the funny part was that basically no one else was around. With Channing, there was like a ton of girls that were waiting there for him. With Joe, he just sort of like sauntered out of the building, and I was kind of like, oh, hey. So he talked to us for a little bit, and I had asked him if I could take a picture with him, and he said, of course. So he took a picture with me, and that picture... And I was pretty much at my highest weight at that point, you know, probably within 10 pounds. If I wasn't 460, I was probably 450. That picture is one of the most terrible pictures of me ever. I look huge. The picture's only like from the chest up of me, because he's like 6'7" or 6, I don't know. He's huge. He's really tall, and yeah. I actually felt small next to him, which was surprising, but, I look terrible. Like, I mean, I look like, yeah. So, that was when I first started really, really seriously thinking about weight loss surgery again. And that picture, although there was no one, like, catalyst for me making the decision to have surgery, that picture definitely, it made an impact on me. It really did. I still have a hard time looking at that picture. I always say I would love to meet him again, just so I can have a picture of me now with my future husband. But anyway, this book is actually really interesting. It is a book on bodybuilding. The back half of the book is actually all different exercises and you know, proper form and how to do different weight training exercises. The first half of the book is more about how he sort of turned his life around. How he went from being a scrawny kid to, obviously, a ripped guy. But it's actually very motivational. I've only read through probably about half of the actual book, but it's very motivational. It's real talk. You know, there's no sugarcoating. It talks about the fact that you need to be committed and work hard, and that a lot of people's issue is fear of failure and mental barriers, not actually understanding where your limits are, and not pushing yourself so that you can really find out where your limits are. So just working with the mental idea of your limits versus actually pushing yourself to figure out where those limits are and then working to push them further out. So I don't know that it's a book for everyone, but if you are interested in reading more about training, bodybuilding, and the mental aspect of it, and you like a little eye candy, because there are a bunch of there's a bunch of pictures in the inside of the book. just saying, ladies, then it may be worth picking up. So yeah, that's it for today. Always remember, it's not just about what you've lost, it's about what you've gained. Have a good one.